Cheevo, guys!
You look like a hugger. Bring it in.
I'll turn you inside out ass first, clown.
I love it when they talk dirty.
What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay from Mortal Kombat 11's newest DLC character, Spawn. To be honest, guys, I don't think I've ever been so excited for a DLC character in a fighting game. Spawn has actually been featured as a guest character in a fighting game before. He was featured in the Xbox version of Soul Calibur 2. For those of you that don't know, Spawn is a comic book character created by Todd McFarlane. The comic book is very dark and it's definitely not for kids. Fun fact, I actually had a graphic design internship at Todd McFarlane Productions when I graduated from high school. I had a chance to meet Todd McFarlane, watch him draw Spawn, watch all of his artists illustrate the comic book. It was pretty cool. I had to digitally paint the gray molds of a lot of the action figures. I got to work on 5 different action figures during my internship there. It was pretty sweet. Anyhow, I wanted to make a video showing you guys his special moves, fatalities, brutalities, and his ending to the character tower. So first I want to start off with going over his special moves. Spawn has 4 different special moves. So the first one is going to be the gun blazing special move. To do this one, you have to press back, forward, X. And that's going to shoot your gun. And our next special move is the unholy veil. To execute this one, we have to press back, forward, Y. And the next one is the soul shattering war club. For this one, we need to press back, forward, A. That one's pretty sweet right there. And then finally, the fourth one is the fatal phantasm. To do this one, we need to press like an uppercut forward motion and A. As you can see, he's pretty simple to use. Most of his special moves are back, forward, and then either X, Y, or A. Alright, so if we go to Spawn's character customization, we'll be able to check a few things, like his intros and outros. He has 4 intros and 4 outros. Let's start with the Dark Guardian. Pretty sweet. Next we have Violated. And then we have Nemesis. That's pretty dope. And then we have Hellfire. That's so sick. I'm so ready for this Spawn movie to come out. Next we have Victories. Hell yeah. And then we have King of Hell. And then Retribution. And then finally Unmasked. That is so sick. Alright, so next I want to show you guys the fatalities and brutalities. He has 2 of each. So if we go over to the finishers tab, we can go ahead and check those out. This won't show you a clip, so I'm going to show you a clip of my own. But to execute the rest in pieces fatality, we need to press forward, backward, down, down, A. Damn, yo, Spawn is so sick. For those of you that don't know, Todd McFarlane is working on the Spawn movie. He's been working on it for a few years now. He's going to direct and fund his own movie, and Jamie Foxx is supposed to play Spawn. Alright, so his second fatality is called Unchained. To do this one, we press forward, back, forward, B.
Fatality.
Pretty sick. That's pretty cool how they have the Terminator under the skin rather than the skeleton. Next we have our first brutality, which is called the Classic. To execute this one, First and foremost, I believe you cannot block at all in the second round. And then you have to end the round in an uppercut. But when you execute the uppercut, you want to hold Y.
Brutalities.
I'll be waiting.
Spawn wins.
And our second brutality is called Speared. To execute this one, the final hit must come from a toward throw. To execute a toward throw, you need to hold toward them and then hold LB. After you press LB, you need to press forward, forward, forward during the throw animation.
Hell's been waiting for you.
Spawn wins.
And that is all 4 finishers for Spawn. Next, I want to let you guys know that he has a really cheap move where you could hold B and it gives you an automatic fatal blow. So as you can see, I'm at the very beginning of this match and it lets me execute my fatal blow, aka X-ray. Pretty damn sweet, yo. Next, I want to show you guys his costumes that are available, or skins, whatever you want to call it, the cosmetics. Spawn has 4 different costumes or skins, and each of these skins has 10 different color combinations. The color combos are pretty cool. I think personally I'd rather stick to black and red, keep it classic. His second costume has the bandana, which is pretty classic. I think I'm going to end up rocking this one. I really like the bandana Spawn. Or actually, the last costume is really sweet. I gotta show you guys it. And next we're getting into his third costume. This one is the classic comic book costume. This one is pretty sweet. This one keeps it nice and clean, not really any texture to it. And then his final costume is his armored costume. Now I'm telling you guys right now, this armored costume is pretty sweet, especially the one that is white and gold. As you can see, this one is pretty textured. It's like an armored Spawn. I'm not too sure the exact name of this costume, but my favorite one is that white and gray one right there. I'm going to go back to it in a sec after I show you guys the rest of the colors. But the best costume for Spawn, I definitely think, is this one right here. Other than that, I want to show you guys Spawn's ending. So here it is.
I'd snuffed out every devil in hell until NetherRealm invaders showed up to piss me off. It would have cost a lot of power fighting them alone. But they were being hunted by my new friends. Call them Fire and Ice. They argue constantly, which is why I usually like to roll solo. But when it comes to killing demonic assholes, these guys don't flinch. I can get along with that. The Grandmasters tipped me off to Kronika. Said she was resurrecting some NetherRealm god named Shinnok. But that's not happening on my watch. Kronika's just as much a devil as Malbosia. Both make promises, both tell lies. Both underestimate me. That's why I'll make a new hell for them, where they can burn together for eternity. The NetherRealm's locked down, but there's still 8 hells left to purge. It's time to bring up the reserves. I made choices in my life that sealed my fate. I'm beyond redemption. But even the damned are capable of doing some good. So all you devils out there, making false promises and spewing lies, we're coming. And you don't have a chance in hell.
Guys, I think I covered all of the new content related to Spawn. So as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe.